Christmas is celebrated to remember the birth of Jesus Christ, who Christians believe is the Son of God. The name Christmas comes from the Mass of Christ or Jesus. A Mass service, which is sometimes called Communion or Eucharist, is where Christians remember that Jesus died for us and then came back to life. The Christmas service was the only that was allowed to take place after sunset and before sunrise the next day, so people had it at midnight. So we get the name Christmas shortened to Christmas. Christmas is now celebrated by people around the world, whether they are Christians or not. It's a time when family and friends come together and remember the good things they have. People, and especially children, also like Christmas, as it's a time when you give and receive presents.
Date of Christmas. No one knows the real birth date of Jesus. No date is given in the Bible, so why do we celebrate it on the 25th to December? Christmas certainly had many arguments as so when it should be celebrated. Also, the birth of Jesus probably didn't happen in the year 1 would slightly earlier, somewhere between 2 BCA BC and 7 BCA BC, possibly in 4 BCA BC. Recent 0 years go from 1 BC BCA to 1.
A very early Christian tradition said the day when Mary was told that the Sheol had very special baby. Jesus was on March 25 and still celebrate today on the 25 March. 9 months after the 9-5 March is the 9-5 December. March 9-5 was also the day some early Christians thought the world had been made, and also the day that Jesus' day off when he was adult. The date of March 25 was chosen because people had calculated that was the day which Jesus' day in adult, and they thought that Jesus was conceived and named the same day of year. The winter solstice is the day where there is the shortest time between the sun rising and the sun setting. It happens of December 21 is or 22 to the pains. It meant that the winter was over and spring was coming, and they had a festival to celebrate in the West corporations. Their song for winning over of the darkness of winter is Canada and some other parts of North Europe. The winter solstice in Agno as June. In North Europe, main winter festival is Calancholia.
The Roman festival of Saturnalia took place between December 17 and 23 and honored the Roman god Saturn. The Romans also taught that the solstice took place on December 25. Because of the day, some people say that the Christian took over December 25 from the Roman festival in June. However, there are records going back to around the 200 of early Christians, netting the Nisan, the 14 to the 25 March, and so 25 December was Christian festival day many years or so in Invictus.
Christmas has also been celebrated by the early church on January 6, when they also celebrate the Epiphany, which means the revelation that Jesus was God's Son, and the baptism of Jesus. Now Epiphany mainly celebrates the visit of the wise men to the baby Jesus, but back then it celebrated both things. Jesus' baptism was originally seen as more important than his birth, as this was when he started his ministry. The Jewish festival of lights, Hanukkah, starts on the eve of the Kislev 25, the month in the Jewish calendar that occurs at about the same time as December. Jesus was a Jew, so this could be another reason that helped the early church choose December the 25 for the date of Christmas.